For almost a year, Astra has been the undisputed queen of support in Zenless Zone Zero. If you wanted big damage, you pro Astra. But now, that might be about to change. Yuzuha, the new S-rank support from Spook Shack, has finally arrived. And she is not just another support. She is the first ever limited agent designed specifically to supercharge Anomaly teams. So the big question is she just a side grade to Astra? Or does she completely break the meta wide open? In this video, we're gonna break down everything you need to know about Yuzuha in the simplest way possible. How she works, how to build her, and who to pair her with to absolutely dominate. Let's get into it. Alright, so before we get lost in all the facts and numbers, let's keep it simple. What is Yuzuha's main job on a team? Think of her as the ultimate Anomaly specialist. While she gives a nice general attack buff to any team, her true power, the reason you pull for her, is to make your Anomaly characters go completely insane.
Hit him where it hurts.
That's quite big. Impressive.
She boosts their Anomaly build up, their Anomaly damage, and their Disorder damage. 3 of the rarest and most powerful buffs in the game. Yeah, crazy. So, while Astra is still an amazing all-arounder, Yuzuha is the undisputed best in slot support for any team focused on causing anomalies. Yuzuha's gameplay loop is actually very straightforward. It boils down to 3 simple steps. Step 1. Get on the field and hit an enemy with your X special or your ultimate. This applies a debuff called Sweet Scare. Think of this like painting a giant target on the enemy that lasts for a super long 40 seconds. Step 2. Once that Sweet Scare target is on an enemy, your entire team gets a massive set of buffs. We're talking about a huge attack buff, a 15 damage increase, and all those juicy anomaly bonuses. Step 3. Swap her out. Yuzuha does most of her work off-field. She has a resource called Sugar Points. Think of it as ammo. As long as she has this ammo, she will automatically launch off-field attacks that help build up your Anomaly gauge without you having to do a thing. Very strong. So the game plan is: tag in, apply Sweet Scare, tag out, and watch your main DPS numbers get huge. Simple, right? Okay. Now let's quickly touch on the most important parts of her kit that makes her so special. We already talked about Sweet Scare, which is your main buff activator. You get your sugar points, your off-field ammo, from using X special, ultimate, and from parrying attacks. But there are 2 mechanics you absolutely need to understand. The first is her undiluted Anomaly build-up. Okay, this gets a little technical, but it's super important. Normally, when you trigger an Anomaly or Disorder, the final damage is calculated based on the Anomaly proficiency of every character who helped fill the Anomaly bar.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
So, if your support has low proficiency but fills 50% of the bar, they're actually lowering your main DPS potential damage. This is where Yuzuha is a genius. The game completely ignores her contribution when calculates the final damage. She helps fill the bar really fast, but her own stats aren't factored into the damage calculation. That means your main DPS, with their super high Anomaly proficiency, gets 100% of the credits for the damage, resulting in a much bigger boom.
Don't get sloppy.
To put it simply, imagine your DPS making a super potent potion. They're adding all powerful ingredients. Some other supports, when they help, might accidentally add a bit of water, diluting the final mix. Yuzuha is different. Her off-field attacks are like a special catalyst. They help fill the Anomaly bar without adding any water. That means the final Anomaly and Disorder damage triggered by your main DPS is at its maximum possible strength. This is a huge deal and a massive advantage over other supports. The second key mechanic is Flavor Match. This is what makes her so flexible. By default, her off-field support damage is physical, but with Flavor Match, the first time an active character hits a Sweet Scared enemy with an elemental attack, Yuzuha's support damage changes to match that element. Using Miyabi, her support becomes Ice. Using Vivian, it becomes Ether. This lets her help build Anomaly for any element, making her a universal key for any Anomaly focused team. It's incredibly powerful. By the way, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It really helps the channels out. And let me know if you want more simple guides like this one. And subscribe so you don't miss out on future ZZZ content. Alright, let's talk builds. Building Yuzuha is all about hitting 2 magic numbers. First, you need 3000 attack on her stat sheet before you enter combat. This is critical to max out her main attack buff for the team, which gives a whopping 1200 attack. That's a lot. Second, you want to aim for 200 Anomaly Mastery during combat. This maxes out her special Anomaly buffs. This is harder to hit and often requires her signature weapon, but every point you get is valuable. For her double engines, her signature, this name is difficult, Metanukimorphosis is her best option, especially for hitting that 200 Anomaly Mastery. But don't worry, she has amazing free-to-play friendly options. Whipping Cradle is fantastic because her constant damage ticks keeps its buff active 100% of the time. And the 4-star Kaboom the Cannon is an incredibly competitive and accessible choice. For drive discs, your main goal is getting that Anomaly Mastery, so the 2-piece Phaeton's Melody is pretty much essential. For your 4-piece set, Swing Jazz is the most consistent general purpose option, giving your whole team a damage boost. If you're running a single hyper carry like Jane, Astral Voice can also be very strong, but I don't use none of them. In my account, I'm currently using Freedom Blues for the 4-piece set. It seems to be working pretty well, but test one of them that you prefer. For main stats, you want Anomaly Master on slot 6, and attack percent on slots 5 and 4, to help you reach the 3000 attack goal. And for skill priority, it's simple. Level her core skill first to maximize the attack buff. Then focus on her special attack and basic attack to increase the duration of Sweet Scare and the power of her Anomaly build-up. Her ultimate is also high priority for the team energy it provides. No surprise here, Yuzuha's home is an Anomaly team. She can work anywhere thanks to the flavor match, but she truly shines when paired with Anomaly agents. Teams like Yuzuha, Vivian and Yanagi, or Yuzuha, Jane and Vivian are absolutely top tier. The synergy is insane. She also gives a huge boost to Miyabi, making her freeze teams even more consistent. Can you use her in a non-Anomaly team, say with attack or rupture agent? Yes, you can. Her 1200 attack buff is still massive. However, in those teams, a fully built Astral will often provide more overall value with her crit buffs. So for Yuzuha, think Anomaly first. Alright, let's talk copies, or Mindscapes. We'll keep this short and sweet. Her M1 is a fantastic first step, giving you energy at the start of the fight and reducing enemy resistance. Great value. Her M2 is arguably her best stopping point. It gives your team more damage, more Anomaly build up, and lets her trigger a free chain attack. It's a massive power spike. And her M6 is pure whale territory, but it's one of the strongest support upgrades in the game, giving a gigantic boost to disorder damage. So for most players, aiming for M0 is perfectly fine, but M1 or M2 are incredibly goals if you really love the character. So let's circle back to our original question. Is Yuzuha the new queen of support? The answer is a resounding yes, for Anomaly teams. She has completely revolutionized that playstyle, offering buffs that no other character can. She makes good Anomaly characters great, and great ones absolutely broken. For general purpose or attack focused teams, Astra still holds a powerful position as the more flexible crit oriented choice. But Yuzuha is far from useless there either. So, should you pull for her? If you enjoy playing with Anomaly characters or you plan to in the future, she is one of the strongest and most future-proof investments you can make into your account. If you are purely on attack or / rupture player and you already have Astra, you can safely skip. But you'll be missing on a truly unique and powerful agent. And that's the full breakdown on Yuzuha. What is your thoughts? Are you pulling for her? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.